All right, we're in the Putter Madness 9-hole Cup. It's in Friday's qualifying round. What's up, Dunner?
It's Friday, bitches.
What's up? Got you on the phone. Here we are. Shit, we didn't get a chance.
And it actually matters because I have tomorrow off.
You do have tomorrow off, but you got to work on Sunday, right? You're working Sunday through Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to be the foreman on Sunday, too, again. Oh, no.
Everybody else is in trouble.
Oh, yeah. I told him today, I was like, is anyone of you guys working tomorrow? No. I said, okay, well, then today's Friday, right? I can just relax. Got some simple jobs to do. Let's try and stretch it out. Take her slow, take her easy. Let's get home so we can enjoy the day off. I don't want no fucking reports while I'm in foreman for a day.
All right, so what do we have here? We have two things going on. I didn't notice, and you noticed that they have upped the qualification.
Well, I noticed it because I played yesterday.
Right, so they've upped the qualification stuff, so 75% of the people are going to qualify. And then they've put in the new putter. Let's talk about this new putter. So it's got 50% ball guide compared to the original putter. I'm not sure if we can actually, maybe we can see it. No, it's not in here for regular stuff, but it's got, so our normal one's got 100% ball guide. This one's got 50, but it does have 32 power. So it can, there is no hole that you're not going to be able to reach with it, but you just don't have the ball guide. I will tell you, you mentioned earlier that you thought that they should have done, that this is how the putter should have been to begin with, and then we could upgrade it over the years.
Well, something similar anyway, at least. I don't know. I always felt that putting was way too easy anyway.
Well,
and honestly, putting's like one of the hardest parts of golf.
Well, having played, like when Golf Clash first came out, like it had been out for a couple months and I started playing, I downloaded because I was like, I'm going to try golf. And so I was leaving the country and I downloaded every golf game app that you could get at the Play Store. And a lot of them, their putter was kind of like this newer putter. And some of the other stuff as far as grid goes, they were too much of a simulation, but they wanted to only give you the time of an arcade. And when I started playing the Golf Clash, I kind of felt that it kind of bridged that gap. And to be honest, I think they made the putting easy because at the time it really did separate. Like once you got on the green, if you could get into putting range, if you got close, it was pretty easy to putt, and that wasn't the kind of the focus of the game. It would be sad if they went back and retrograded it and said, hey, this new arbitrator is the putter that you're going to have.
No, I don't think that's going to be a thing. But
although I will say that when the club card trading came out, if you go back and pull up my videos that I did at the time where I was talking about, because they had announced that they were going to do something, but they didn't say what. My vote was that we should be able to maybe buy a few things for some clubs, like put in 1,000 and buy 5 accuracy, or have some points that we could spread around, or that we should start getting putter stats so that we could dump all of those extra club cards that we had into the putter.
I remember that one.
Hold on.
Sorry. Are you recording? Oh, I'm going to blow up the pool. So I just want to let you know in case you heard the noises.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right. We had to take a short break. I had to go fill pool. All right. Where were we? We were talking about the beginning putter. So, yeah, I thought that when they did the club card trading, that like giving us some putter options so that we could hit farther or we could be more accurate, or and that's where we should have been dumping our extra club cards, because it really did give a market advantage to anybody that had been playing the game from the beginning and had a bunch of extra club cards versus newer players who were the ones who were bitching that they didn't know what to do with their 5 extra club cards. Well, you're not thinking about the guys that have 50,000 extra club cards. I mean, I still have 10,000 extra club cards. So rares. So that's going to last me just a bit. All right. So I've looked at these holes, and some of these holes are from Tour 1, and I will tell you that there's a few of them that have the slide mechanism. And I'm just going to lay it up and stay off the green and just chip it on. So this is going to be a...
Oh, yeah, the first hole for sure.
Well, I think for me and you, I think this is going to be an in-bringer rapier contest on just about, what, 6 out of the 9 holes?
Yeah, I don't know. I've only got through 7 holes so far in 2 accounts, and I think both of them are going to qualify.
All right, hole number one. Hole number one. We are playing in the Netherlands, so that's where we're at. And I got 1,000 windows open.
That's too many.
Yeah, it is.
Too many windows.
Well, I'm on one subject, and then it leads me to another, and I got to learn about that, and then it leads me to another, and I got to learn about that, and then it leads me to another, and I got to learn about that. And then you get so deep into it, you're like, what the hell was I doing when I started this? So I can just go back in Windows, and then when I'm done with that subject, I can just erase all those windows and go into the next one. So my nephew and I have long discussions about how many windows I have open when I'm on the internet. All right, I am ready. So I'm just going to go down there and lay it up in front with an extra mile and a Titan. What's funny is that when we first started playing this game, we only have 0, or like even with an extra mile with its like 2 topspin and max overpower, it's hard to reach this green. But once you get your clubs to mid to upper level, it's pretty easy. Okay, you go first.
Okay, oh yeah, hold on. Here we go. Make sure my very important app is set up. It's going to be crucial, especially for this first couple holes. Okay, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Dot. Spinning.
Spinning, and too many dunners. Look at that shit right there.
Okay, I'm just moving Netherlands permanently. It's a good place for me anyway.
I go first. So I like I got 3.5 top spin. Blue line off. Plus 10 mark. 3, 4.
Wind angle. Yeah. Fucking prepared for this one. Perfect glasses on.
No. But I did hit it perfect though. Look at that. I'm putting my perfect glasses on right now. Oh, and that is absolutely what I was not looking for. So I hit it the other day, and I just was at max club, and I pulled back a little bit. I didn't pull back enough to pull out all of the wind. So I decided to move it back to the plus 10 mark so that it gave me plenty of room to work out any headwind if we were playing with headwind. And I was doing 2.5 top spin, and I thought, well, if I pull it back, I can put on another top spin, and that was a little too much. Damn it! Now I got to use the damn putter. What throws me off about that putter is it doesn't have a frickin' arrow.
See, there is a second ball guide to it, though, too.
Yeah.
You just have to be able to imagine. I mean, it gives you that first line, so when you see the first bit of roll, then
Perfect.
you got to kind of.
That is absolutely where I was
But
trying to
it'll
get.
tell
Like
you-
I'm like
it'll tell you
normally
how
be
far
like,
you
hey,
can
this
hit
is a
it, at
long
least.
putt for me normally.
See, I wouldn't go that far, and then a little bit more to the right. Yep.
No, see, it has a double break in it has double breaks in these holes on these greens. So this is why we don't want to be on these greens making putts, because there's multiple moguls. So like with the mogul that you're looking at, the ball guide's good, but then it changes direction on the next one. It's just like the practice stuff for the far away shot.
Yeah, I didn't bother with that.
So I'm going to lower that back to
I don't plan to be far away.
2.5 top spin. Much better to be off. Chipping. Nice chip.
Thanks for the chest.
Yeah.
Another deck.
Well, the good news is that it's in my practice account, so I know better now. Hole number 2. I'm doing the max overcut hook shot on this.
I tried it once, and so I just went back to just max curl.
Well, you could do a max curl shot on this for sure.
Just gotta make sure you set it up. I think you need to be. Well, it was my extra mile 9. I think it was blue ring off. Extra mile 8 doesn't have as much curl, so I think you can come in a bit. But I'm gonna use a kink maker too. Power tree plus 10, sure. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, hold on.
3, 2,
Hold
1,
on,
go.
hold on.
Holding on.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, jeez, it's just about to take a drink. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Let's get the Albie here.
What? I got some fucking random dude all of a sudden.
Some what?
I got some random dude out of nowhere.
And I got McMurphy. What the hell's the deal with that? We weren't paying attention. I got all of that. So with my extra mile, I'm going to have to go out all the way on the transition between my clear and my white ring. On the transition between the second and the third cut of the rough. And my opponent's going to be one of those people.
I think this is going to be about a mid hornet now. That should be sweet. I made this the first time I tried it, and then missed the next 2.
Well, it seems like when you're down there at the bottom that it should be pretty flat.
Yeah, I don't think I did any extra on my approach the first time.
See what my opponent can get done here. There's Min. There's Max. So I'm at about mid club. It's 1.1 per ring. About 1.75.
Perfect, kid. Come on.
Isn't it perfect? Get in the hole.
Fuck. I just underpulled it somehow.
Woo! In the hole. Albatross. That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't make up for me missing the putt on hole number 1, but at least I'm back on track. Damn it. Now let's see if they want to keep talking. Well, I did the max overpower hook, but I was in too far to the right, so I made it through. I clipped the rough, and then I bled out on the other side, and I had a nice mid short iron. But they started giving me a bunch of emoji stuff. Well, they hit it straight forward, same, and were shorter than me. Let's see if they give me. Let's see. I should give them some shit, but it doesn't feel right to be the douchebag to the douchebag.
I like how you don't have to wait for the arrow to swing back and forth. You can just pull it back and go, yeah, that's good, shoot.
It keeps throwing me off because I keep looking for the arrow. Talking about the new putter.
2.5, that was too much. 2 plus 5, yeah. Damn it.
Thanks for the chest, bro. All right. Did not. What's hole
Oh,
number
yeah,
3?
this one. I almost got this one on my first try, too, but I didn't. But almost, but didn't.
Almost, but didn't. Well, we need to do a bigger adjustment. I'm just gonna go down there, and seems like we do need to do an adjustment here, though.
Neighbor's got some fucking heavy bass music going. Holy. I hope they don't have pictures on the walls. That's fun.
All right, I'm ready. What are we doing? What kind of an adjustment are we gonna make on this?
I don't know.
Whoever goes first, if I go first, I'm just going to do a straight up max or wherever I'm at in my club. I think I'm in mid club.
I think what happened was I kept ending up short, so I...
Well, it almost seems like this is such an early course deal. It just almost seemed like no matter where you were at, if you just hit your max club number wherever you were at. We'll see. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm not ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Dots. That was quick. Spinning though.
I got dots, and did you get somebody?
As soon as you get dots, I'm getting someone, yeah.
You rat bastards. That was the timing right there.
You might have to go a split second quicker or something.
Okay. I was doing a 5 count. I'll start doing a 4.
Big football on par 3, eh? I hope you're changing that.
McMurphy.
Kingmaker instead. Kingmaker. Yeah, they definitely picked a couple of good holes to start with these greens. That new putter.
Yeah, look at how much movement's on all of these greens. So, like, if you're not really, really close to the cup, and those are the type of holes that you really don't know where you're going to end up at the end.
I wish they would. I'm looking at it already, like after watching your putt in the first hole. I wish they would change the ball guide so it's not that blue line anymore, or make it a thinner blue line, or something more pronounced, even though it's shorter. I want to stand out more.
Yeah, at least give me what I'm supposed to get as bright as I can get it.
And this is mid, I think. No, minimum.
Ooh,
20.
just a little too much speed. I'm going to do just a straight up, and then we'll see where we're at.
25%.
We're only going to get a couple shots at this, so let's do the
plus 15, 25, 25%, 1.2. Come on, let's get this one now. Oh. Oh my god. What did I do that time? Slight over pull, maybe? Right on the lip again.
We'll see. We'll see. And I was just a little too fast, and I underpulled it just a little. So I did a 0.9 per ring, but I still needed to do a plus 10%.
Yeah, that ball guide's way too thick for the grid that they're showing you. Like, it's about 10 times the thickness of the grid line that it's going over. It shouldn't be that thick. I want, like, if I can only see where it's going to go 3 feet in front of me, then I want to be able to, like, see it for real.
And I did one yesterday where I was just barely past the cup, like, because I always want to see the ball guide coming out the other side of the cup when I'm putting, because I got burned by that one time. But so just like putting it a little bit past it, and it bounced. It was going down. I will say this in its defense is the putt was going downhill, so it was picking up speed as it was going towards the end to get to the cup, and it bounced right over the cup and went on down the hill. It was not good.
Why wouldn't it?
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? All right, hole number 4. Hole number 4. So my notes say APOC and a 4 power ball. That's what my notes say. Plus 15 mark, 1.5 top spin. Katana for the second shot. Max top spin.
You got the right hole?
Hole number, is this hole number 4?
Par 5. This is a long one.
Yeah. It's an APOC and a cat. Now, I could use for the drive, because
I'm using the Rock and Horizon.
Yeah, I mean, I could use
Berserker.
a Rock for the drive because I'm kind of laying it up so that I can keep that lane straight.
Yeah.
But I took it in practice with an APOC, so
Apocalypse is pretty accurate at that level, though.
I'm going to stick with the APOC. Trying to get used to using that club. If I even have that amount. Well, I could use a big topper. I think that's what I used the other day was a big topper. If it gets to that, I'm screwed anyways. Faux power. All right. Are you ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I went a second earlier.
Dots.
Dots and too many dunners.
There we go.
It's amazing how much a second will change. Now, a power 5 ball is going to do nothing but help you. I will tell you that. It's not like you're going to get up there and go, damn, I brought too big of a ball for the second shot. That's not going to happen. Plus 7, 2 backspin. I know traditionally I take the shot with the Rock because you're trying to pinpoint place it down there, and you can use backspin. And it's 100% accurate, so you can hit it 2 rings great to the left or the right, and it's still going to end up in the fairway.
A little bit closer to the rough would have been better, but
Yeah.
no harm in being safe. It's going to take a little bit of overpower to get close, but that's why I brought Horizon.
All right, here we go. Get me a perfect. I was trying to remember what I was doing. I would have liked to have
It's
been a little
hard
bit.
sometimes.
I would have liked to have been a little bit closer too, but I gave myself shit tons of room on that, and a perfect was pretty much right where it ended up, which is coincidental. I left room on the inside for a miss hit to the right. Dunner's got the perfect angle though. You have all the top spin on that?
Yeah. I'm just going to overpower until it feels comfortable with the needle speed. And it's not going to be super close, but it'll still be wedge.
Yeah. No, that's not a bad place to be. You obviously like to be a little bit closer, but that is not a bad place to be.
You know, when I played earlier, my first round yesterday,
Yeah.
main account, I'm pretty sure not once did I see my opponent's fucking ugly face on the fairway when I was trying to line up my shot. I was like, oh, they got rid of that finally. No, they didn't. Because clearly my ugly face was on the middle of the fairway there.
You just lay it up. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit closer, but this is definitely a green you don't want to come into with a lot of speed. It seems like it does have a backboard on it, but it seems like they changed this green because when it first came out, it seemed like you could roll off of it like super easy.
It's like 78%. .5. Fuck off one.
It is perfect. With 0 seconds left on the clock. In the hole. Eagle.
It takes a bit longer because I'm just trying to eyeball what my percentage of club is. So what I do is when I have it maxed out, I lay my pen down where I think 50% is, and then I judge from there how far the pin is from max. That time it was more than halfway from my pen to the max, so I was like, it's more than 75%. Not a whole lot more, but it's more. So I came up with 78.
In the hole. Say that again. Start. You were.
Well, the slider thing, right?
Yeah.
So what I do, that's why it takes me longer, is I don't have like a measuring stick. Some people have like grids that has like a measuring stick on it on the side. So when they go to they zoom out, they can lay out their ball guide or whatever, so that it gives them a measuring stick of what slider they're supposed to use. You know what I mean? Like, so when let's say we're using a wedge, obviously. So when you push the end ringer all the way to max, you can zoom out and have a ruler on the side of the screen on a grid that you put on, and then you can have markings where it tells you, hey, 25, 75, and get, even finer than that. I just eyeball it.
I may go for this
That's
shot.
a good one to not miss, though.
I actually
I'm
went.
wondering, I don't have any,
I'm curious to see what it plays like
a
with a
top
side
spin ball.
wind.
Ooh, I do. I do.
I played this hole the other day two
I might
different
give it a whirl.
ways, and I ended up in the drink the first time. I actually bounced over from the first side all the way over to the second side and ended up in the water.
I don't know. Extra mile 8 is not going to have the distance that extra mile 9 does. Well, it's only a couple of, we'll see. Top spin boost, though. Let me have a look and see. See. So did you go to the left side and try and clear the rough in the bunker?
Let me think about how I want to play this. So like I did go to the left, and with a 5 power ball, just a normal 5 power ball with tailwind,
Well, it's cross headwind today.
if you
Mostly
draw a line
sideways.
through the rough that's between the sand and the green fairway, I could just make it to that point to do a rough bump. But the wind was such that if you didn't pull the wind right, it was a second bounce rough bump and you could easily overshoot it. So I pulled it all the way over to the right where I was kind of away from the sand trap, and then put left-hand side spin on it. So I had a little more error room. And I blew past the freaking, all of that rough. I blew past it like 5 rings. I went farther than what it and then I went, that was bounce number 2, and it went from there all the way to the water. It was like in the water in 3 bounces. It was pretty spectacular. So then the second time I went to the left, or excuse me, I went to the right. And I had bounce number 1 at the top, bounce number 2 at the bottom, and bounce number 3 went over and I clipped the sand. I was trying to clip the rough and bleed out, but I clipped the sand and got stuck right there on the rough. But it is possible. And I think that the shot to the right is safer because you won't have, if you screw it up, you're going to end up in play, not out of bounds. But the shot to the left, you could overshoot it and be in big fucking trouble.
Can you hear me all right? My headphones died.
Your headphones died?
So you're on, I got to use speakerphone now.
Now you sound the same on this end.
All right. Good enough.
I'm gonna go for the shot on the right because I want to see even the shot on the right, and even the shot on the right got affected by the wind, and I want to see what a pure side wind does. Like, see if it's even possible.
Pretty close to side wind.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Dots. Fuck, I knew that was gonna happen.
You got somebody immediately, right?
Yeah. So I don't have my headphones on. Bullshit. It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
Well, I got in like a second late, and so.
Oh yeah, check this shot out. There's nothing that can go wrong here, I don't think.
Are you trying to overpower it to the left?
No, to the right.
To the right.
Oh. This might actually help me. Stop. It was so bad it worked out good. I mean, that good, not great.
All right, 1 ring great to the right, and I put on a little bit of left-hand curl, so it might counterbalance it. As long as it hits there. Oh, did the same thing, just got caught up in the rough, couldn't quite make it out of the sand. I got a great shot from here, but I am in the rough. My opponent's trying to stick it up down there at the end, and they're using overpower to do it, and that's never a good deal. This is one of those times when you set it up at the top and you use curl. You got to kind of take the shot blind. They still got a great shot from there, but they are definitely in the rough. All right, let's hit this perfect, and it goes in the hole, bro. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in.
I'm trying.
Woo! In the hole. That's what I'm talking about.
Under pulled it again. I should put that at max numbers. No, not max.
I think with the Nirvana, especially a maxed out Nirvana, they can, well, even a level 7 with that topspin that it's got, you could probably do a rough bump from there. And that's exactly what I would do. That was 3 rings great to the left. Good game. I should probably take some notes for that hole number 5. I think I'm going to have to play it by ear on that hole, because if we have a headwind, I'll probably just lay it up. Could use one of those topspin boost balls though. Hole number 6. Are you already done?
I just putted it out, yeah. I fucking missed my approach shot. 75% short iron is what I should have done. Plus 10.
All right, this is a par 3.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a hole in one in this hole.
Are you doing the sand bump?
You know it.
But are you using a Horizon?
Horizon plus 30, max club, push up, a quarter of a ring.
No matter what wind direction.
Well, it's headwind, so. But I think in general, yeah. Unless it's tailwind, maybe you don't want to do the push up. But I fucking had it today. I was playing at work on my last break, and I had it, and it stopped literally. Like, if the wind would have came and blown the opposite direction for 1 second, it would have went in. It was like as much on the lip as you could possibly be without being in. Straight at it.
Yeah, and you don't need any spin, right?
I'm using a Navigator. I think I'm using some left spin. But it's, I mean, if you don't hit perfect, you're fucked.
Is it maximum top spin?
It's pretty close. I think it might be less 1, less 2 maybe.
Woo, that sucker is super inaccurate. $50B5, 1 or 2. 2.4. $2.4 per ring at max. And is the club at max?
Yeah.
So it's at max with a navigator.
Plus 30.
Plus 30. Plus a quarter ring push-up.
Yeah. I don't know. You need to push it up a bit. I was just kind of winging it last time, and that's what I was getting a bit low on time, of course. And I was like, no, I still need to push it up. I know I have to. And I just went a quarter of a ring because you're pulling it up the bunker, not down the bunker, right?
Say that again?
Because with the headwind, because you're setting up in the bunker, right?
Yep.
So you're pulling, with the headwind, you're pulling up the slope of the bunker. So you don't have to push it up as much as you would if you were pulling lower.
I got you. Alrighty, you ready?
I was ready as I'll ever be. 3, 2, 1, go. Dots. Spinning.
Dots and too many dunners. There we go. Jeez. Get away
That's what the plate-
Get away from these people. What the hell are you guys doing interrupting the stream? Don't you know we're trying to play here?
Tree.
How many rings?
2.3. With 0 seconds, of course.
With 0 seconds.
I didn't push up enough.
Okay.
Or kick. Went too far low in the bunker.
Yep.
Bigger wind though than I had earlier. I need your green ring in the corner. Yeah. Yours is level 6, so you get a bit more accuracy.
Isn't it perfect? Come on.
Get in the hole. Oh yeah, there's
Woo!
Go ahead.
Oh.
boom. Fucking Ott uses a horizon and does a rough bump or sand bump. Mark that on your calendar.
Yeah. I used a horizon and I did a sand bump. Look at that shit. I did a sand bump. What the hell is wrong with me?
And drained it.
And drained it.
Nice shot.
Nice. In the hole.
But
All right, what do we got? I have 0 notes for holes number 7, 8, and 9.
yeah. Did you push up closer to half the ring?
I did about I tried to do a half a ring, but I think I was just a little teeny short of a half.
Yeah, right on. Because that's the bigger win. Because earlier I did a quarter of a ring, and I was like right there. But I also left the ball guys a little bit short of the hole too, so I was worried about it rolling way out. And I was right there, but the wind was a lot lower.
Well, I have
think it was
a
I
higher
only did,
level
like,
horizon.
3 or something.
I think I have a higher level of horizon in 77, so it's got a little better. It's a little more accurate. I think it's like 2.1 per ring. So I mean, it's the same as an extra mile.
Big dog. Yeah.
Hole number 7. What do we got here? Par 3.
Ooh, what did I do? Fuck, I wish I could watch the video. Okay, so I'm gonna use my app and hopefully have a good memory here. But I made this earlier with a sniper.
You must have walked away from your phone.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to make a drink, and I'm on speaker. Here, let me see.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, we're back. We took another short rest and had a safety meeting. Got something to drink. Dunner's back. Are you back?
I think so.
Yeah, we can hear you now. So everybody will be bitching about the volume stuff. So
Yeah, I'm dumb, and I plugged my headphones into the wrong plug. There's one outlet here that doesn't work, and that's the one I had it plugged into.
well, hey, I'm gonna be preemptive and I'm gonna plug my phone in right this very second, so that I have so my phone doesn't, because we always have that technical problem where my phone dies while we're shooting the video and I got to call you back. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do on this hole. I haven't got a freaking clue. I'm going to play 1-to-1. I'm going to play my club with a Marlin. I've hit more hole-in-ones on this hole just dicking around in one-on-one than I've ever hit during a tournament. And during a tournament, I've tried everything under the sun. I've tried that rough bump that you can do over there on the right-hand side. And I'm just going to go with
shit shot.
With a Marlin. I'm at minimum club. I'm going to do a 1-to-1. Well, it's actually, I think if it's with a sniper, it's just 1-to-1, and see where I'm at, and just start my week off with just a 1-to-1 shot. Because I'm at minimum club, so that's a 30% adjustment right there.
Yeah, just make sure that you give yourself room to take the wind out, because it's tailwind.
Yep. Well, I'll try and keep myself 5 rings away from the red line. That still keeps me at minimum club. Well, at least for those of us that don't use the scale. That is the one thing, though, that you have a decided advantage, especially when you get close like that, and you can use that slider, because there's a lot of times with my short iron, I'm at 75% club, and that's a number I don't like.
Yeah, because if you're just using a calculator, then you have to figure out max club and mid club, and then to figure out the average between the two of them, all within 30 seconds.
Yeah, and some of the clubs that I have, I play with the Golf Clash notebook numbers, and some of them I play a little different. And it's just the numbers in the book didn't work for me, so I've changed my numbers a little bit, and they work better. And some of them I'm still working on. All right, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hold on.
3,
Okay, go ahead.
3, 2, 1, go. Dots. No. Stevo. You can't even spell his own name right.
Sicario. I'm playing an assassin. Maybe he's with Assassin's Creed. You got to play a rogue if you want to play an assassin in D&D. It's probably the best class for it. All right. There's man. Hey, bitch. All right, I'm just gonna have to take the shot. And I hit it about 1,000 rings great to the left, and I didn't take the wind out. And so I hit the rough up at the top, like totally unprepared. I couldn't get the shot to work out up there. I couldn't figure out the top spin. I think in the past I've been more in that hollow. About where my opponent's at.
was short, straight at it too. Damn it. I should go back to the replay that I made it on.
I gave myself a pitch, a long pitch. My opponent also gave themselves a pitch, but not nearly as long. I gotta go the freaking whole green. In my experience, that's not good. It's two. I'm gonna do 2 rings. Where does that put me? Pretty close. Hitting it perfect. See if I can get in the hole and recover. Just missed it. Distance was perfect. And that distance. I actually screwed up there because I didn't find out where I was at in my club. That was my fault. I must have been closer than half. I tried to run all that topspin on it. If you run all the topspin, you're in mid, or you're inside mid. But when I moved it up and put that backspin on it, that put me back into longer range. I played it at mid, but I probably should have played it at max. That was a 4.4 wind divided by 2.4. It's like 1.8 rings. I moved it 2. It was far off. Far off.
I used like one top spin and some left spin.
Well, I like totally janked the drive, and the second shot, I didn't actually check to see where I was at my club.
Par 3.
Instead of playing my rapier like I normally do, I played it like an inbringer, and I didn't check to see where I was at. That was my bad. That was an error between the stylus and the touchscreen. Damn it.
Error between the ears.
That's why we play rookie. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got a par 5 here. No. Hole number 8. Par 5. Which way's the wind blowing?
Headwind, straight headwind. I haven't played this one yet.
Say that again?
I haven't played this one yet. Hold on, let me see if my headphones will work for the next 2 holes.
Okay, hold on. All right, I'm trying to think of what I want to do. So in any kind of wind other than a headwind, I can bring out my rock and I can land on. You can land on this island. You have a window right here with a 3 power ball. Even if you have a little bit of side headwind, you can still kind of set it up and then work it out. And putting on very little spin, trying to end up down here on the tip. But if you've got any kind of due headwind, it pushes you off and you got to use overpower. And this isn't the type of shot you want to do overpower. You can bring it over from here and bring it up. But I'm going to bring out a bigger hitting club so I can get over to the other side and then I'll have to work it out. So I have no idea how much spin to put on the APOC. Because we haven't had a headwind on here. Enough. Probably some backspin. I would think probably 1 or 2 backspin.
If you're going to head to that far right one, no, you could probably actually put a couple topspin on it, I think.
Well, I think with the rock, you can, and you do. All right, you ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on. Come on.
Ooh, I was gonna back out. I didn't. Spinning.
Too many dunners. Woo. All right. At least we got that going.
Oh yeah, Nordic for George, right? Is that this hole?
Yeah.
For this course? Yeah. See, if you aim it right in the middle, you can probably get away with right spin and even 1 or 2 top spin.
I'm going to do 1. .5 166 as opposed to 1666. Oh, I'm screwed. You can hit a 1 ring great, but not a 2. Because everything on that side falls off. I'm totally screwed. You can, if you're in the right spot, and I don't know that you can do it from where I'm at, but you can get out there with your Nirvana and hit off that island. The problem with that island is it's really domed, and so where you'd like to get is farther on the other side, so you can go farther on the green side, but it slopes down and it makes your shot run flat, so you need to hit right off the top of the island. And from where I'm at, and with headwind, I'll probably have to use overpower, so then you got to get the overpower just right, otherwise you hit in the wrong spot. I'm kicking ass on holes, and then I'm struggling on holes.
Sounds almost like real life.
That was nice. That's right where you want to be.
Will do. 330. A little bit further to the right, because that corner of the bunker. I should be able to hit over the bunker, though.
Well, I have...
Oh, dear.
I'm in right there.
You only have like a ring and a half to work with. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The water hazard. That's not a good spot to be in over there on that side. In one-on-one play, I always play from the other side and just bring it around. You can do a max curl shot and run it all the way to the end, but you've got to run topspin, and so it can go haywire really, really quick. This is a hole I don't see, and I haven't made a lot of albies on. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in. It's got some graphic. Oh.
Not quite enough of a pull. I only did what I did plus 10 max. I need to do another 10 on top of that, at least.
And the wind's bigger this time than it was last time.
Do a counter spin curl shot or hook shot.
Hitting it perfect, like if I can make it, you can't make it. That was kind of what I was hoping was going to happen last time. And just get stuck up on the top if it wouldn't make it, but no. All right.
Well, you still get a birdie, not a par.
Yeah.
Par,
I mean,
par 5 sucks dick. That happened to me like a couple tournaments ago. I did the same thing. I was like water.
I dropped 1, dropped 7, dropped 8, and I'm still at minus 12. So, and we still have one hole. So I think I will qualify. What's at the top?
Oh,
Well,
I
minus
think
14's at the top. I'll
Yeah,
I
I
may
think I'm
be
only
at the
at 12
top.
under too.
No, they got an Albie as well. 1, 2, 3. I'd have more Eagles than them.
So this must be a par 4 then, last hole.
Yep, it must be. We don't see tournaments with par 4s at the end very often.
No, I can't remember a single one.
Well, they had a Vineyard, one of the tournaments that had one of the Vineyard Acres holes on it. I think it was all of the holes were Vineyard Acres, and it ended with the par 4. And I actually made the eagle on it one time doing a big ass backspin shot using the backboard, and it was spectacular. It actually
That's a blasted shot.
won me the tournament.
This might be a big topper hole.
Well, which way's the wind blowing?
It's in our face.
In our face. So
Basically
this may be a power 4 ball.
I'm gonna slip with a Kingmaker, but I might use Berserker. Probably
This is an
use extra
APOC
mile,
all the way. 5 topspin.
We got big topper 5, 217 yards, 236 yards. That's a lot of topspin though.
All right, we
What
need
if
the
I
eagle
can
on
hit
the
that
last
way
par
up there?
4. Are you ready?
Sure. 3, 2, 1, go. Dots. Spinning.
Dots and too many donors.
As long as I don't get someone right away, it works, but
No, and you always get them like you get them right at the right time, but they like snuck in right in front of me, bastards.
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah.
If I don't
Holy fuck, going off board, eh?
if I don't clip right there, which I did, I was eking. I was thinking about switching to a power 3 ball just because I was farther up there in the hole, but I didn't. I should have used a power 3 ball. Well, or you could use a power 5 and you could just take the wind out. That's a novel idea right there. Then you don't have to do any overpower. Look at you, bastard.
Well. Just a dumb construction worker, what are you talking about?
Well, I think the way to do that is a power 5 ball with low wind. And an APOC. You set it up in the same area.
Oh, fuck, that's the first drive I've missed. Oh, I was way short. Oh, well, that'll work.
Well,
Yes,
there-
maybe? Yeah.
It seems like they've changed like the way that the geometry's working in a lot of these shots like this, where you're going towards water or sand, like going against headwind, it's like literally fucking twice as much.
I was only like a little over ringing the overpower there when I pulled the wind out. So, I don't think it's necessarily the fact that it's headwind though. It's the fact that it's a higher headwind than normal. Like
Oh, I was running out of time. I had
5 headwind in a rookie shot is fairly high wind, right?
yeah,
So
but
I
that's
think
because you brought out a
the amount of
berserker.
wind is what kills it, not the direction as much.
Yeah, but it feels like that 5 wind. If you go back and look, even though you hit that ball, you didn't hit it perfect. Like how deep into the rough you hit, it pushed up against you like it was a 10 wind. Well, I didn't.
Go in for once.
I didn't pick up the eagle, but so that puts me at 13 with 3 drop shots. There's possibilities, and the putter got me once. Bit me.
Fucking putter.
Fucking putter. All right, minus 13 for my practice round.
In the hole.
Woo, in the hole.
14. Whoop-de-doo. I'm in 4th. 16, 15, 14, 14, 14. You probably had it Albatross, right? Yeah.
I'm in 3rd. There's 2 14s above me, and there's a bunch of 13s.
At least
I think
3
about
holes that
Albies,
were
the
like right
separation.
there. So I didn't get number 2. I've been close on 3. I didn't get any of the par 3s, and I've made them all before. I didn't get number 2nd par 4. I didn't get that one either. So that's like 5 shots.
Hey, down there
I
at your when you're in the game, down there on your golf bag, does it have the little green circle with, like mine says 28?
What do you mean?
Well, down there at your bag.
Oh yeah, the notification thing, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
well,
nothing.
I mean, I
It's
went in
annoying
there
as
and I've
fuck.
looked at my balls and I've looked at the customized and I went to all of the different sections.
Yeah, and it comes back every time.
But it comes back every time. So, like, what the hell are they talking about?
Nothing. It's a glitch. It's something they need to fix, or it's I don't know. For some reason, yeah.
I just thought maybe I was missing
Notification
something.
No, it used to happen on other ones too, where it's like new special offer available, and you click on it. It actually still does it all the time. And I'll scroll through every offer they give me. I'll scroll through the whole fucking page. And I'll go back to home, and it's like, oh, new special offer available. It's like, yeah, well, where? I already looked at it. Fuck off. OCD's going crazy right now.
I got a cataclysm in my club card trading today. All
I
right.
got 4 chests and 9 holes there.
I got 3. There you have it. What a shitty scorecard. That I tailed off. I started off with I missed the putt, then I got an Albie, and then I ended up just getting the birdie, and then I eagle. Then I fucking dropped 7. What is 7? 7's a par 3.
Par 3, yeah.
Dropped
You were
the-
saying you're driving and stuff. I'm like, it's par 3, man. What do you mean you drive?
No, I mean I know I screwed my drive. I didn't take out the wind. I set it up. I was trying to find the spot, and I couldn't get the topspin to work. And if we would have just been playing, it wouldn't have been a big deal. I would have went right back to it to try and find a spot. But and then dropped the shot on 8, and then didn't get the eagle on hole number 9, and so that's a pretty shitty round. There's a lot of shots to pick up out there. Lots.
Oh, yeah.
Lots. All right. What do you think in the weekend? I think in the weekend you're going to have to shoot a 16 or better.
At least. I mean, depending on your bracket and your opening tiebreaker.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be
But-
in brackets where if you shoot a 14 or a 15, you could win.
14, yeah. You're going to need, like, some sort of... No. 14, you're going to need, like, some sort of, albatross. At least one in each round. With
Yeah,
14
you're going to need
win it,
something.
yeah.
You're going to need really good tiebreakers. That's the deal. Because there'll be a
Yeah.
shitload of people at 14. And so to be at the top of the bracket, you're going to have had some Albies or more Eagles in a round or something. All right. There you have it. We're going to take a break. You want to play? We can play our other accounts.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Sure.
So we're going to take a short break. I'll post this video and we'll be back. Thanks for watching. Any words of wisdom for everybody?
No.
No words of wisdom. You guys can fuck off. That's what he's saying.
I'm not wise. I'm not wise today. I turned my brain off. I was the foreman. It's like, you guys go do work.
Too many people have
Stand
climbed up
here.
the mountain today and asked Dunner for wisdom, and he's done with all of you. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a great tournament.